Everybody on that car ride that didn't like Lorde, you're fucking wrong. And you know what? Fuck you. And another thing, fuck your mother.
There it is. Hell yeah. I just want to say something real quick before we start. Every time I edit these episodes, I make sure if there's anything that needs to be taken out for the sake of your career, for anything, I make sure to get it out. But you start every episode with fuck your mother.
That's not true.
No.
That is a complete mischaracterization. But what are you going to pull up?
I'm going to pull up the last 2 episodes of the pod, and I just want to play you the intros. Okay.
Are these unedited intro? Well, wait, should I pull it up on my phone?
Yeah, pull it up on your phone because you're on Bluetooth. I mean, let's skip the one that we did last week because we had a guest. But,
okay.
But I do think it's worth looking maybe at the one before that. Oh, you're back?
Okay, yeah, let's look into it. Now, real quick, will you turn down my headphones because they're a bit loud?
Yeah, how's that sound? Better?
That sounds great.
Okay.
Now we're in a race against my cat allergies.
Oh, shit. No, already?
I mean, I've been hanging out.
You've been here for a while now.
Yeah, I've been in your home.
Yeah.
In the minivan. Podcast with Max Fine and Michael Roll.
Bless you, bless you. Gesundheit.
Against the wall, I can't cover myself.
Hey, do you?
Okay. Oh, you're back. We're going to start with this. Let's hear it. Oh, we're not on drugs on the podcast.
Right.
Well, speak for yourself. I just had a little kratom.
That's not a drug. Literally.
It was not bad at all. That's not fuck your mother.
No, but it's always because until that episode you're like, I don't think we can talk about drugs on the podcast, and then you lean right in and start it.
Well, I'm counting on you to cut that stuff out.
But then what's the point of saying it right before you start the song?
That's the fun. Max will cut it.
That's the whole cold open.
Oh, I didn't realize we had begun a
cuck.
This is the other cold.
That's great.
I mean, you can revisit all of these because I thought that's why you did them was you wanted to.
This would be. Here we go.
Yeah.
That one's okay.
Okay, that one's fine. We don't have to go into.
Let's do one more and just see.
Goo Punch annually, the 69th episode.
Okay.
Which, by the way, great title. Still crushing it there. Okay, how do we start this thing over? Here we go. Hold on now. It's going to start into where I was into the episode.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Let's hit it.
Now, see,
okay, now.
No, that one's good. No. And I just want to say something.
What? None of it was ever fuck you and fuck your mother.
No, okay,
none of it was ever
the
that.
Drugs, it was the...
Yes,
it's
it
other
was
things.
The drugs once and us saying cuck.
Fine. But you got to understand, once that episode came and you were like, let's hit it, I was like, well, now we're doing a new thing and we're just going to do it every time.
I guess so, but now you got to understand why I always have to push back against you because you say things and I
know,
say,
dude.
This is not true.
I know, I'm a liar and a thief. And
you were going for the spirit of something. The spirit is maybe a little more fuck you.
It wasn't meant to be a fuck you at all.
No, not you saying that is a fuck you. I'm saying... You're saying that I'm coming in a little hotter at the beginning of the episode.
I like it.
Saying things like cuck and I'm on drugs and fuck your mother. That's what you get at. You get at the spirit of it.
I love that, though. That's the thing. It's exciting for me. I just worry about, I know you worry about things that, maybe get said. And
yeah, but then at the same time, I'm like, who's going to listen?
Thank you. All right, that's what I've been trying to tell you the entire time.
Sure.
As long as nobody listens to this podcast.
But at the same time, you're the one that wants us to juice our numbers and get more people in the minivan.
Sure.
Two things can be true.
Two things can be true. If nobody listens, is it ever there?
Right.
The other thing is that we can say whatever we want.
Yes. Within reason.
Yes, and I do a pretty good job cutting out the bullshit.
Yeah.
And that's that. This will get cut too.
What? Anyway, what are you talking about?
Welcome to In the Minivan.
I'll leave it up to you. I leave it in your capable hands.
I'm not going to cut anything.
You're cut all of it.
No.
Okay.
There are no snips happening here.
Whoa.
We're in the minivan.
Welcome
to In the Minivan.
We don't have to do it like that.
No, we don't, dude. But Welcome to In the Minivan.
This is a podcast about music,
friendship,
staying positive.
Are we doing NPR voice today?
Yes.
Okay. If you'd be so kind, as you know, that In the Minivan is sponsored by our
beneficiaries.
No, that
our
would
own
be
Patreon.
It would be Patreon, but
our podcast is sponsored by us.
By us, but we would like your help.
Us more than ever now.
We
need your help.
Yes, we're doing our annual Patreon drive. Mm-hmm. We've got the phones are lighting up.
The phones are lighting up.
And,
you know, we never love having to do this, but every year it's necessary to keep this going. So if you care about podcasts, if you care about public radio and us here at In the Minivan,
yep, we would love to see some of those donations flowing in, and they can be found. And you can find the place to donate at patreon.com/In the Minivan.
That's correct.
That is where we are to be found, and that's where you can donate your money. And Michael, we are, of course, public access radio. We do still give gifts out. You know, the NPR gives a tote.
A pledge of $10 spaced out over 2 months. That will get you a In the Minivan t-shirt, which are just delightful, are they not?
They're wonderful, and they're made from the finest cottons.
That's right. We use Gildan's. The finest cotton. Nothing fits a short, sturdy body quite like a Gildan.
That is correct.
They are the shirts that often you will find at a blood drive.
Oh, why would you find them at a blood drive?
Fit me the best. Well, maybe because they're perfectly designed for sopping up blood.
We love a multifaceted piece of clothing. Does it do anything else?
Sure we do. We also have specially designed these shirts for swimming in the pool.
Right, and we're not trying to shame anybody. We're trying to help you hide your own shame.
Michael Phelps has won one of these shirts in a record-breaking race.
And look at him.
The fastest a man's ever swum with a shirt on.
Is that right?
That's right.
That's right. I knew we sent him the care package. I did not know if he received it.
We did.
I don't like talking like this.
You sure don't?
It's really hard because
I thought it was.
Did it sound okay?
I think so.
I really want to become one of these guys that
You just said you hate talking like this.
Yeah, but if I could turn it into a living. And if I could do this,
if it could make you money,
if it could make me money,
yeah,
I would love to explore the underbelly of American society.
I think this actually sounds really good. What you're doing,
I don't think it's too bad. If you own a radio station or want to hire me, I think I've got this down.
You sure do.
All right, great. So Patreon, we need you there. $10 a month, 2 months, you get a T-shirt. $5 a month, you get 2 bonus episodes every month coming at you, hot, fresh, Little Caesars deep dish. We'll send you one of those too.
Pizza.
And if you don't want to do that, that's totally okay. We get it. We do need you to leave a review on iTunes or Spotify
or
Google,
YouTube,
Android,
sure.
YouTube. Yeah, man, we are on YouTube. Leave a comment. Let us know you liked it. At the very least, leave us fire emojis on our Instagrams. We love that. It makes us feel like we're hot. And while we're doing that, I'm dying to feel hot, baby. And while we're doing that, and while you're doing that, Michael's got a jam for you, so you're entertained on your way to the app.
Please enjoy. This song was inspired by Carmen Christopher. We worked on a movie set together in Mississippi, and he did this improvised song, and now I've used it for my own gains. I've filtered it through Pro Tools. I've made the hottest jam of the summer. Come to Berlin, listen to me. Seafood money, getting pussy on the low. Yeah. Seafood money, getting pussy on the low. What? Seafood money, getting pussy on the low. Seafood money, getting pussy on the low. Go, where my dog's at?
Bark, bark.
Go, where my frog's at?
Bark, bark.
Go, where my dog's at? Go, where my frog's at? Seafood money, getting pussy on the low. Seafood money, getting pussy on the low. Seafood money, getting pussy on the low. Seafood money, getting pussy on the low.
I love that one.
Oh yeah, I can't take credit.
I know.
That's old Carmony Carms.
Yeah,
he plays a friend on The Bear. He plays one of the cook's friends, the pastry chef's friend.
Oh yeah,
and roommate on The Bear.
Can you tell me the genesis of this song? Do you know how he?
Well, we were working on set, and I can't totally give it away.
Sure.
I don't want to give away the old flick there.
Are there frogs involved?
No. This is purely improvised song by one Mr. Carmen Christopher. I have terrible news for you, Max. I just farted.
God damn it!
You know, I ate a lot of cabbage from the Bed-Stuy fish fry.
Okay, and what was it? You know, and I think
you're not even in Bed-Stuy.
No, I'm not.
Now that I think about it.
I'm waiting for those smells.
Not bad.
It won't hit.
Not
Okay,
bad.
well, then, do you want to talk about what else you found?
What else I found?
In the food that you were eating?
Oh, yeah. I found a jagged piece of tinfoil in my cabbage.
Yes.
And it really is turned me off to that establishment a little bit.
Did you feel it in your teeth?
Yeah, I felt a jagged piece of something, and I was like, maybe it's a bone. Maybe they're marinated this cabbage in delicious bones. Yeah, you know, like...
I do, yeah, bone marinated cabbage is a classic.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
And...
you could tell me that it is.
They do it with collards. They'll throw some like hog...
Oh, yeah, hocks in there.
Yeah, they'll throw some hocks.
Yeah, hocks.
They don't say bones,
no,
but it's bones.
when it's pork, it's a hock.
It's a big old...
Butt.
Bone.
Bone.
Right, butt bone.
A butt bone.
A hawk.
Interesting, butt bones. I've never considered the possibility of bones in your butt.
Yeah, but they're there.
Are there?
I mean,
it's muscle, but is it bone?
It's muscle. Yeah, there's. I mean, is there bone in your? Well,
good question.
Your ass is built around bone.
Like your whole life is built around bones. Get off the bones, dude. You don't need that.
What part of your body
live in a bone zone, dude. You only think about bones.
What do you mean? I only think about bones.
That's all you think about.
You wake up skin. I'm thinking about hair.
What about water? You think about water?
Yeah,
water doesn't cross your mind.
Water crosses my mind more than bones do. I'd say.
Isn't it weird? This is something that I've never been able to really comprehend. Bones are teeth, right? Teeth are bones. Teeth are bones. Yeah.
Yes.
So, I don't know. This just like exposed bone I thought would be much scarier.
I guess in that way we are thinking about bones every day, right before bed and right when we wake up.
Speak for yourself. I haven't brushed my teeth since the Reagan administration.
And that's a problem because you weren't even born then. So you've never brushed your teeth.
Never. Not once.
But that's okay. I will say I tried this new thing called Wally.
The teeth thing, yeah.
Yeah. I went in, no cavities on your boy, baby.
I've never had a cavity, have you?
What the hell? You've never had a cavity?
Never.
I figured your mouth would have been riddled
Jesus,
with
did you fart again?
No, that's the first one.
That's the first one? Jeez, oh man, what do you have?
He's a slow guy.
Just crawling out your butt.
Yeah.
But, no, I've never had a cat. Have you?
Yeah, in the past, but I haven't been to the dentist in years just because I never had the insurance for it. And so I went to this place and they scanned my mouth. They scanned me to high heaven, and my teeth are fine.
Yeah, dude, it's probably because you don't eat a lot of sugar. I floss. I
floss and I brush.
I floss.
I have a mechanical toothbrush that really gets in there. I do the whole thing.
Damn, dude, I don't know, man. I'm so afraid of having a cavity. That's like one of my biggest fears.
Yeah, I really don't want to have a cavity,
dude. I'm so afraid of doctors, and that's a new thing for me. I used to really enjoy going to the doctor, but now I think the older I get, the more opportunities there are for something to be wrong.
Something terrible can be happening.
And man, the idea of a surgery really scares me.
Sure.
I've never been afraid of something like I'm afraid of a surgery.
Yeah.
And I don't think I can handle it. I don't think I can ever get sick, because if I get sick, I'd die, because I wouldn't want to get treated because I'd be too afraid.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I'm afraid of medical.
You're afraid of... Wait, but you said you used to love the doctor.
I used to. You get a lot... I still like going to the dentist.
Really? The lollipop did it for you? When you were a kid, you're like, I don't like getting
you know
shots,
what it was?
I love lollipops.
No, it was that you got to skip school to go to the doctor.
Oh, that's true.
That's what I always liked.
I remember when I was a kid, because I had all the allergies and asthma.
Oh, right.
So I lied about being sick all the time, because I'd get like strep throat all the time, all this stuff. And it was just so I could go to the doctor and like hang out with my mom.
That's called Munchausen's.
No, that's when your mom tries to keep you sick.
That's called... No, what? Yeah.
That's like... No, I was just pretending to be sick so I could skip school because I didn't like it.
Yeah.
My mom did play a little... She was a little bit on board.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, whatever.
She wanted to hang out with her little man. I get that.
Just hang out on the couch and she'd be like, you okay? And I'd be like, I'm good.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
You remember, like, this is... I was thinking about this a few months ago. You remember when you'd come back from school, like as a kid, from a doctor's appointment, and all the other kids would be like, whoa.
You had McDonald's or something?
McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, and it's like, hey, can I get a fry? It's like, no.
No.
I had to go get a shot for this.
Sorry, buddy.
And it's just, people would ask all these questions. Where were you? What'd you see? What's it like out there? How'd it go? And it's just... I got a needle in my arm, and then I came back for English.
And then there'd be one kid that'd be like, did they stick a finger in your butt? And you'd be like, Jesus Christ.
Yes.
What's your problem,
well,
Alex?
Yeah, dude, he's probably sticking a finger up his butt.
Yeah.
I had something to say and I just lost it, man.
Oh no.
Yeah, well, you know, all right, lunch, going to school. Nope. Doctor's office. You cool kid. No, but do you remember? Yeah, I'm trying to. But do you remember? This was always my favorite kid growing up. The kid whose like mom worked at a doctor's office as a receptionist or something. So anytime somebody got hurt, he'd be like, "My mom works in a doctor's office."
We did not have this kid.
Oh,
this kid was nowhere to be seen.
I had 2 of these kids.
What would they say?
Well, it'd be like, you know, if you like scrape yourself and all the kids would be like, "Oh, we gotta do something." One kid that's always like, "My mom works in a doctor's office. I think I can fix this for you."
Yeah.
No, don't tell a teacher. My mom works in a doctor's office. I can take care of this.
My dad sort of played that role. My dad's mom was a nurse, so he was very much like, "I got you." And his first question was always, "Did you poop?" Every time.
Really?
You could be puking, you could be coughing up a lung and go, "Did you poop?"
Why is that relevant?
You know, I don't know, but now it's all I ever want to ask if somebody's sick and I have to suppress it.
I threw up on Friday and I didn't poop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to come out one way or the other.
I think that's
Why do you think you threw up?
I don't know, man. So I went on this cabin trip.
You have a tender tummy?
Not usually. This was the first time since I quit drinking that I like projectile vomited.
What the hell?
Yeah, man. It was like 4:35 in the morning. I couldn't sleep. I hadn't gone to sleep, and I was sweaty. I was starting to get a tummy ache, and I was on top of a bunk bed. And I could think about, I was like, well, you can't puke on this bunk bed. You got a person below you. And
this was at the cabin?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
So yeah, all right. So before we get into cabin talk, I do want to talk about Minneapolis, and then we'll get into the cabin.
Okay.
All right. So you went to Minneapolis.
I went to Minneapolis this week.
And how was it?
Dude, Minneapolis is lovely. Everybody's so friendly. I was having full conversations with every Uber driver.
Yeah.
For a long time.
Did you go to the mall?
No.
Fuck you.
I have no desire to go to that fucking
I told you
mall.
you wouldn't, and then you said when I told you might.
I ran out of time, Max.
Mm-hmm.
I was staying at our friend Mr. Brendan Gay's condo, and that was just lovely.
Yeah.
Me and Jake went to the theater, and we were worried about sales, and they really packed that thing out for us, man. They had to paper the room a good bit, but man, the crowds in the Midwest are lovely.
They're the best.
You know.
Minneapolis, though, is unique, I think, in Midwestern cities because Minneapolis has like a ton of comedy.
Yeah.
And I think they know how to be a comedy audience.
Yeah.
They've got like 4 fucking clubs there. They have a million shows all the time. And then, yeah, I don't know. They're just always on point there. They always know what's going on.
Shout out to the people at Parkway Theater. They really took care of us. It was really just such a fun night.
How much time did you do?
I think I did 38 because we're doing the co-headline.
So when you
last and did 38.
Yeah, when y'all do that, is it you're both supposed to do a half hour and then there's an opener?
We're both doing like 35. We let our boy Tommy Bayer run and do a guest spot.
Ooh, we love Tommy. Shout out to Tommy Bayer.
Shout out to Tommy Bayer.
If you haven't seen what he's doing on Instagram, it's hilarious.
Yeah,
he's a funny boy.
He's a funny boy. And yeah, so we just had a fun little show. No show coming after us, so we didn't have a huge time limit. Most of those shows we co-headline, I'll end up hitting like 45, something like that. But not this time.
Do you go first or second?
I go second.
Yeah.
I go second.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Right on, dude.
It's fun, man. It's a lot of fun.
And did you do anything else in Minneapolis?
That's the last one on the list. We went and did the Comedy Corner.
Sure. It's a great club.
For an open mic just afterwards, just to get in there, get in the mix. Really fun. And other than that, no, we just chilled. We drove. We were looking for a nice restaurant to hit up, but we ended up just going to Sweet Green, which, by the way, I did not know Sweet Green was so good. It's not your jam.
No, it's not, but I wanted to.
It's like reasonably priced salads done well.
Yeah.
Everything there is compostable. They're just a nice little business.
Oh, I'm very familiar with Sweet Green.
Buddy, I want to buy a Sweet Green.
I don't think that's that unattainable for you.
I don't think so
either.
I think,
well, you'd have to franchise, right?
I think it's a great.
Have you looked into franchise? Okay, hold on. What were you about to say?
I think if I'm gonna open the place, I want it to be a Sweet Green. Okay, is that it?
That's fine.
Yeah.
You don't want to do anything more.
What would be more?
I don't know.
More me. What do you think? Like a Chuck E. Cheese?
That's a start.
You've known me for too long.
Yeah, dude.
You want to do something more you?
Well, Sweet Green feels like you're not going to have...
Monkey Joe's?
No. You remember Monkey Joe's?
I remember
we went to Monkey Joe's once Evan and I went to try and... That's right!
We were going to scope it out for
your birthday.
And is there a way we can make it so it keeps up with the recording itself?
Yeah. Hang on. So all right, sorry. We went to Monkey
Is the rest
Joe's.
of that recording okay?
Yeah, when I hit the button, I just hit pause on the recording.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we're good. But we went to Monkey Joe's, Evan and I, because we wanted to scope. It was your 16th birthday, 17th?
Something like that. You guys are being good friends.
Well, kind of. We walked in. This is what we said, because you were still a short little guy at that point.
Yeah.
We walked in and we were like, hey, if like 12 of us got together, how much would it cost to rent this space for a birthday? They're like, oh, X amount. How old's he turning? We were like 17. They're like, we don't do that. and I remember Evan being like, what if he's really short? And the guy for a split second entertained it. He was like, how short are we talking?
He was going to do it if I was a little man.
Yeah, and then he did break it down for us where he's like, look, we could probably do it, but he's going to be the only one allowed to play on this stuff. So you're just going to be here watching your friend run around on inflatables by himself. And we decided against it.
So I've never actually been inside a Monkey Joe's.
You're not missing much.
But it's a bunch of inflatables you jump around on?
Yeah, dude. There was a comedian who had a birthday party at this place in Atlanta once that was it was like an old high school gym attached to a bowling alley.
Wait, say this again?
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this was like an old high school that they reconverted into an entertainment center. Because the gym of the high school had like inflatables and shit where you could run around, but then there were also like 12 bowling alley lanes, and it was in like Mechanicsville. And someone had a birthday there, and we had a great time. And that's for adults, man. I miss an adult playpen.
Yeah, nice adult playpen.
It would be. I think that they're getting too expensive.
I remember I was in Medellin, and Evan took me to this bar that had a big ass ball pit in it.
I'm sorry, what?
A bar with
and you
a big
neglected to tell me about this until just now?
Yeah, it never came up.
Like a Discovery Zone ball pit?
Like a big ass ball pit for adults.
Did you get in?
Just hammered adults in there. And you can just watch them losing their cell phones and have to be like, okay, I guess I'm coming back in the morning.
Dude, that sounds truly like one of the most fun things you can do.
You think it would be, and then you get in it and you're like, I get it. And you're like, take me home.
No, that's how I feel about most things. I get it, take me home.
Yeah.
But it would be nice to get into a ball pit, really reconnect with my inner child, heal some trauma in there.
I can tell you need this. So maybe we find, there's got to be an adult ball pit in New York. It's New York City. There's an adult ball pit
It's
somewhere.
probably $200 an hour.
I disagree.
Yeah, it's probably not. I don't know, man. I keep, I've been doing all kinds of shit to have fun. We went to the woods this weekend.
That's right. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, man. So we went to Connecticut. It was me, Harris Alterman, Alon Elion, Dave Ross, and Joe Nunnick. And we're having we took your car and we're cruising on up. And we were having a great old time. We shot some sketch stuff.
Was anybody commenting on the car and the things inside it?
At first, we were like, we got to move shit around. There was a wet bathing suit in the trunk, and
we can throw that out.
Great.
It's mildewy. It's fucked
for
up.
sure. It is.
It's gone. I realize it's done.
Okay. Well, that was the first thing we came across when we opened the trunk. We were like, well, there is a soaking wet bathing suit, as if you just got out of the pool.
It wasn't actually for it was like sweat. That's sweat. Those are shorts and a rash guard full of sweat. That's why it smells so bad.
Oh.
So there you go.
Okay. So that was the first thing we noticed, and that was the first thing Alon said something about. He was like, what kind of a lunatic or something like along those lines keeps a wet bathing suit in the trunk? This is not even in the front seat. This is, anyways. But that was the only real thing that anybody said about the car. Other than there was one point, Alon drove for a second, and I had to tell him, like, yeah, you got to push the button to shift the gears. He was going to the gas station, and he was like, and everybody in there yelled at me as if it was my car. It was nuts. Alon kept asking me, how do you drive like this? How do you deal with this? And I kept having to explain, this is not my vehicle. You can yell at me nonstop about everything happening. I cannot do anything about it.
Everybody's talking shit about my car. None of them have cars.
None of them have cars.
Everybody can eat my ass.
I agree, dude.
He didn't pick away at any of the upholstery around the steering wheel, did he?
That was the thing I told him. I was like, hey, man, don't pull the shit. And you got to put your finger in the hole. It's not a button you press. You have to put your finger into it. And then you can go from reverse. And I guess I didn't tell him you don't have to do it for every shift.
You don't have to do it for every shift.
So
just to get her going.
Yeah, so he was stopping. God damn it. got to reverse into drive. And I was like, oh, you don't got to do that. And he looked furious when I told him that I just made a fool of him. But we had a great time, dude. We did we did some hiking. We went to this tower that overlooked beautiful Litchfield, Connecticut. And it was just fun, man. We played Code Names a lot. You ever played Code Names?
I love Code Names.
Yeah, we were playing that a lot. Harris said something that really freaked me out. I was on my way out of the cabin to smoke a cigarette, and I overheard Harris telling Dave Ross as they were setting up Code Names. He was like, I don't respect anybody that's bad at this game. And then Dave laughed a little bit, and I just heard as I was walking out the door, Harris go, seriously, I do not respect it. And I like closed the door, went up to Joe, who was already out there. I was like, we got to get really fucking good at this game right now.
And were you?
Yeah. Well, Joe sucked, dude. I love Joe to death. One of my best friends. Horrible at Code Names.
Really?
Yeah. Well, we played together. We did okay, but he and Dave Ross were playing on a team, and it was just, I could tell they were both frustrated at each other. But Joe was throwing these random fucking lines out. And it was one of those things where it's like, I don't know if Joe knows how to play, doesn't know how to play, or doesn't care about playing. Because this is wild. It was a blast, though. We had a great time. There was a hot tub. Oh, boy, we were in that hot tub. You can't fit 5 men in a 3-person hot tub, we found out.
You sure can.
We tried real hard.
Was it overflowing?
Severely. It was a mess. I feel so bad. I'm looking at you and I can see it's happening. All the allergies.
The cat allergy is worse than ever today.
What happened?
I don't know. I think maybe I've stuck a cat hair into my eye or something.
Oh, geez. Well, we're at 26 minutes. We'll power through. We'll get you out of here. I feel so bad for you.
No, it's okay.
Usually when you cry in here, you're making a beat, but now it's just your eyes watering from the allergies, and I can tell.
I can feel it. I can feel my eye getting more swelly than usual.
Oh, boy, I'm so sorry. It looks good. You know what, though? I do think when your eyes get red, the blue pops better.
Wow.
I think it looks good.
It's really sweet.
Yeah, man.
I'll remember you said that forever.
These are just some things that you can take into your daily life.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man.
Thank you so much.
I'm going crazy. I have not smoked pot today.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
I just feel like something's off.
Yes, I have been sucking on an empty vape all day.
You try not to smoke weed?
At least until the night. I'm really like I've been on such a bender with mushrooms, with pot, and it is at a point where I'm like, all right, you gotta
hang it up. You gotta reel it back in.
I gotta, because I'm just depressed. I'm so depressed, and I feel like if I stop getting so high all day, it might help that.
It might help that.
I think that would help.
I think that would help.
I really do. So last night I finished off the mushrooms that we had brought.
Stop doing. I
finished off all the weed in my home.
Were you just fucking high as shit in your home?
No, because I had my show last night, and Kenny.
Were you just high as shit at your show?
I was just a little high, but not too. It was a little bit of mushrooms. Not a lot. But I get there, and Kenny's like, I'm on mushrooms. I was like, thank fucking God, dude. You'll never believe this. So am I. And we had a nice time. But like, I do think I'm hitting a wall. Yeah. I remember feeling this way with booze, and for the first time in a long time, I really want to drink.
Yeah.
And I feel like I got to just cut everything.
I think you just got to power through it. You need a little dopamine reset, as they say.
How do you do it?
You just give yourself time to feel kind of bad. And then eventually it feels less and less bad and your brain starts to even out. But you got to be okay with, just understand that it's going to sort of suck for a little bit and you'll be okay.
It sucked already, though.
Yeah.
That's the problem. That's why I'm trying it not to suck.
I know. It'll suck less once you get through a little bit of it.
Oh, I mean, I do. I was talking to my dad. My dad was like, you can smoke pot at night. Don't do this. Don't. He was like, maybe you don't have to do mushrooms. I was just like, that's how
listen to your dad. Yeah,
I know.
You
that's how like
fucking dad.
Tough it's gotten for me. I'm like calling my father. Like,
what do I do?
What do I do? I feel like I'm stuck. And he's just like, you're doing mushrooms? Like, my dad has no idea how to counter that part.
Yeah.
He's just like, well, just don't do it. Like, I can hear the panic.
Yeah.
Like,
just don't do that, and then fucking just smoke a little weed at night.
You don't have to wake up and do a day. My dad was like, he was like, yeah, when we visited, I couldn't believe how much pot you were smoking. I was like, why didn't you say? He's like, well, you're not drinking. And it's like, fuck. Like, that's how I know my drinking was bad, was everybody's like, you could be sad. Just stay sad. Don't drink. Like, we'd rather see you miserable than drunk. And, yeah. Oh, I'm sweaty.
Yeah, I'm sweaty too. It was nice with that door open. I don't think it would fuck the sound up that much.
That door?
That door.
Oh, the window.
The window. Sorry, that's a window. I like that you said that door, though. Well, I pointed at the window. I said that door.
Well, because surely you couldn't. Well, there are two doors here.
One's a closet.
One's a closet. And I was like, well, surely he wouldn't be referring to that door. It must be the door that opens up into the hallway that we can't open because of the cats that are currently causing your allergies. I'll open this window.
Can we open the window?
Yeah, vamp for a second.
All right, guys. We're recording this on a Monday, which is interesting for us. Usually we do it a Sunday.
Oh, fuck. I totally forgot it's Monday.
Why?
Just because.
How?
I
don't know what I'm vamping. This is me vamping.
No, and I appreciate that. I forgot it's Monday because we left early for the trip. We left on Thursday. And so it just set everything back by a day, it feels like. Like my weekend started on Thursday. And I feel crazy. I don't remember what day it is. And now I'm just remembering we can't cut anything today.
We can't?
We can't.
Why?
Because I don't want to edit this until 2 a.m.
Oh, geez, Louise.
No, we can cut. It's fine. Just don't say anything you're going to regret. You know?
Okay, that's good advice.
You know, maybe don't say anything like, about your... I don't think you should be talking about how wealthy you've become in the stock market.
I never talk about that, and it's simply not true.
God damn it. I was just trying to set you up for a riff.
For what kind of riff?
I don't know.
Well, that was the riff. Was
talking
me going,
about...
It's simply not true.
I know. I was hoping...
You say, don't talk about how rich you got in the stock market, and then I jump into it. I'm trying to yes and you. You said don't do it.
I thought the yes and was going to be...
So I'm not doing it.
All right. You're right. I'm so bad at improv.
No, you're not. You're great at improv. Sometimes. Sometimes you are. It's okay.
Okay.
These can't all be barn burners.
I don't think this has been bad.
I don't think it's been bad either.
At all. I think,
really?
Yeah, I think that this is better than we're thinking it is.
Really?
Yes. And I think I've gotten good at picking out the trends of what makes an episode pop.
What makes an episode pop?
Sweat. I think allergies.
The hotter we are.
The hotter we are.
I had an allergic reaction and I farted, which are pretty.
That's a precursor to success, brother.
Those are things we do.
Mm-hmm. You got shit coming out of your orifices, every one of them. If it's sweat.
But I have no BO.
Yeah, dude. You've never really had a smelly problem.
No. But it all comes out. I mean, have I ever espoused my smell theory on here? Because that could be big.
No.
I think there's two types of stinky people. There's people that let their stink out of their pores. Mm-hmm. People with BO, I mean. And then there's people that let their stink out of their buttholes.
Yes.
People that have really stinky farts. Mm-hmm. Okay? You can be one or the other.
Sure.
Either way, the stink's got to find its way out. Do you understand?
I understand
So
completely.
either the stink's coming out of one big hole at the back of you or a bunch of tiny little holes all over you. And I'm thrilled to be part of the former.
You're part of the big hole community.
Yeah, I'm part of the big hole stink.
The big hole stink community.
That's right.
Yeah, dude. I think that I don't think I have BO.
I don't think you have BO either, and I don't really smell a lot of your farts, which is really
scary.
Poking a hole in my whole theory.
No, it's not. You know what? My farts go inwards. So it's not that I don't fart. It's they go opposite.
Do you burp?
Yeah, I burp a lot.
You burp a lot.
I burp a lot, but
are they stinky?
I don't know. But I think, here's the thing. I drink so much seltzer that I burp like a motherfucker, and it really upsets my roommate.
Really?
Yes.
It upsets Adam that you burp so much.
Yes. He said something to me about it a few weeks ago, and I have been so self-conscious of every burp since.
What did he say?
Well, nothing out of line. He was just like, I'll chug a bottle of seltzer because I don't drink water enough, so I'll be really thirsty, and I'm like, ooh, gulp, 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 gulp. And then what's going to happen is all that gas is going to come right back up and out. And so I'll do these burps that are just loud and long. And Adam hates it. And he was like, hey, man, can you just close your mouth? Which is the most reasonable request of any human being.
Of course.
And I said yes, and then I try to, and I always feel like I'm hiding a secret.
Well, Adam's got his own little stink going on.
Oh, we don't need to bring up nobody's stink.
Sure. Okay, all right. You're a good roommate. You're an honorable man.
I can talk about when I'm frustrating him, but...
That's true.
And he doesn't...
No, you're right.
Yeah.
We're going to move on.
We're going to move on.
But I get it. Sometimes people close to me do big, long burps, and I'm like, fucking lock it up.
Yeah? Tighten down?
Tighten it up.
Screw it up, dude.
Yeah.
I've been...
put a lid on her.
It was fun at the cabin because burps were flying. You could burp. You could be gassy around your... Dude, fuck. Has Alon ever made you food?
No.
He is incredible.
Really?
Yes. He made 3 racks of ribs the last night we were there that were fucking awesome, dude.
Seriously.
He made killer mashed potatoes. The first night we were there, we made burgers. And he was just cooking up a storm, dude.
Wow.
He's really talented at it, and he kept saying, "God damn it,
it's not going to matter."
Okay?
It's fine.
It's fine. No, he was just. It surprised everybody with how good of a cook he is.
Yeah.
And we kept thinking about, damn, his girlfriend probably gets dinner all the time.
All the time.
My God, this lady is being fed by Alon all day.
Did your ex ever cook?
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
It was bad, though.
No.
It was bad cooking.
I would love to go with this bit, but here's the issue. The more I think about it, the more I really dig deep and like get inside myself. I think my food issue is the core reason that she dumped me.
No.
Yes.
That's not, no.
Yes. And it's not that I don't even think she realizes it, or maybe she does, but it's like it hinders every single part of my life and limits everything I do.
I mean, yeah, it's got to be rough being in Paris and being like, is there vegetables?
Yup. It's hard.
And they're like, what the fuck is this, man?
Well, Paris is all right because French.
A lot of cheese.
Lot of cheese.
Were you getting in there? Were you having fun with it?
Getting in there. Absolutely.
Are you a blue cheese man?
I love all kinds of cheese.
So you were getting moldy on it.
I love mold. I love ash. I love blue. I love green cheese. I love string cheese. I like any type of cheese.
Whoa.
Yeah, man. Most cheeses are good cheeses. But it's like, yeah, she used to cook a lot is all I'm trying to say.
Oh, sure.
And she loved to cook and was very good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, is very good at it.
Nice.
But yeah, no, Maddie Ryan made me dinner too.
Ooh, really?
I've been getting cooked for all week.
How was Maddie Ryan's dinner?
Unbelievable.
What the fuck?
Unfucking real.
My roommate Ethan's a great cook too.
Really?
Are we really missing out?
On
Should
what?
we be cooks?
I love to cook, but I don't like to eat. And that's the problem. I like cooking for people. I do not know how anything tastes.
Right.
So it makes...
Well, you could be a steak guy. You could be the guy that cooks
dude,
steak.
and that's all I have is I'm the steak guy. I want to be...
What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that, but I want to do more.
What more? You could be a pasta guy? Oh, but it's got to be...
I mean...
But like a buttery or a cheesy
No,
pasta.
I will cook vegetables for people. I just...
What the fuck? What vegetables are you cooking?
Whatever, dude. Here's the secret to cooking is butter. That's all you need is butter.
Oh.
That's it.
What is this, Last Holiday with Queen Latifah?
I didn't see it.
That's a scene in it.
You've got a little headphone piece right here. You almost here.
Hey, that's all right.
No, I can get it for you.
Okay.
All right.
You don't get it?
Yeah. There
Last Holiday with Queen Latifah. That's a staple in the Roland house.
Is it? What is it?
Queen Latifah gets a brain scan that says she's going to die.
Great.
And
Okay.
She's been working at Sears for a long time. She lives in New Orleans, and she decides, fuck it, if I'm going to die, I'm going to take all my savings, and I'm going to go. She has a whole book of things she wants to do before she's dead. So she flies to Europe to the Hotel Pup. And
the what?
The Hotel Pup. And
Where's that?
I forget. I think it's like in the Alps.
Is this
like
a real place, or is this...
No, it's a fake place, but it's
Great.
the Hotel Pup.
Okay.
And yeah, it's a big funny bit because it sounds like poop. But it's the pup.
Did not even put that together.
Of course you did.
No, I didn't.
Of course you did.
I thought Hotel Pup.
You have poop on your ass. It's tattooed on your ass.
Yep.
Okay, so it's the Hotel Poop.
Okay, the
And
Poopy
I think
Hotel.
Yeah.
Now
but
I'm
it's
in.
got like a Michelin star French chef there. And Queen Latifah just shows up alone. She's like buying sweets. Everybody's like, who is this lady?
Yeah.
And there's all these like rich businessmen that see her sort of go to dinner alone, and she orders everything on the menu because she's a cook herself, and she loves this one chef that's supposed to be at the hotel cooking, and it's this French chef. And meanwhile, at the other table, it's like all these politicians that notice her, but are like, who is she? And then they order their food, and they're asking for substitutions, and like, can I do that with no dairy, and blah, blah, blah. Cut to, we're in the kitchen with the chef, and the waiter's like, all these politicians want this, but they don't want that. And he's like, oh, all these substitutions, they do not take my food as it is.
Yeah.
And then the other waiter comes in and goes, this is one lady. She wants all these dishes. And he goes, this one woman wants all of my dishes. I must meet her. And then the chef comes out.
Who's the chef?
It's that French actor with the big nose. If I Google French actor with big nose, he's the first man to come up.
I'm
guaranteed.
trying to think. French actor, big nose.
Actor, big nose. Gerard Depardieu.
Can I see him?
Of course.
And so he's going out to see Queen Latifah.
Yes, but the politicians think that, of course,
they
have enough pull. He must be coming out to see her or them. But he comes out and hangs out with Queen Latifah, and so by her living in a way that is unencumbered and as if she's going to die, she draws the attention of all these rich people who she's a mystery to. Ooh. And they don't know what she does or anything, but they want her attention and they want her time and all this stuff. And then she becomes best friends with the French chef, and then they start cooking together at one point, and she's just lighting everybody's life up with her gusto and her zhuzh and her absolute zeal for living.
Yeah.
And she's back there with the French chef, and he goes, all these people, they want to find life in a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. But you know what the secret of life is? Butter.
I know. Did she die at the end?
Okay, you want me to spoil the last holiday with Queen Latifah?
I think it'll be okay.
Buddy, it's a great movie. First of all, her love interest, LL Cool J, tries to find out where she went, and goes to the doctor that she went to see, who's part of the Sears family or whatever.
Yeah.
And is like, where did she go? Where? And he's like, she has a rare brain disease. It's eating her brain. And then the guy realizes that the machine he's using, the MRI machine he's using, is broken. There's splotches that show up on everybody's brain scan, and she doesn't have a rare brain disease. So LL Cool J goes out. He ventures out to the Hotel Pup past... like he's taking a taxi and there's an avalanche over the road, so he goes by foot, only to find Queen Latifah there. And where's Queen Latifah?
Cooking.
No. This is the most fun I've had in a conversation in weeks. I just love talking about this movie. This politician who's like lived this fake and shitty life, realizes he can't even touch Queen Latifah, this lady that works at Sears, and her joy. And so he thinks about killing himself. And then Queen Latifah goes out on a ledge and talks him off the ledge. Just then, while she's talking him off the ledge, who shows up? LL Cool J.
I was afraid to say it.
And shouts up to her, I love you. And then, cut to months later, Queen Latifah's back in New Orleans. She's not working at Sears anymore. She finally opened up that restaurant she always wanted to open up. And LL Cool J is her husband, and the French waiter is there to support. And one of the politicians that was actually at the hotel was the politician that represented her district in New Orleans. So he's done his work and sort of cleaned up, helped the neighborhood get back on its feet a little bit. Honestly, great flick, 10 out of 10.
I am so impressed every time that you recap a movie that no one else has heard of. Because
I've seen that movie so many times.
I know, and it shows.
We were obsessed when
Is it a Christmas movie?
No, but it's wintry, so you can watch it around Christmas.
Yeah.
For sure. Dude, we would Queen Latifah was just on it when I forget what age it was, but it was me and my mom and my sister were watching Last Holiday, or we were watching Bring It Down the House.
Yeah.
With Queen Latifah and Steve Martin.
And it's Steve Martin's birthday.
Happy birthday, Steve Martin.
Yep. And then what was the Taxi?
I never got into Taxi.
It wasn't very good.
It felt like a bridge too far. I think it came after Last Holiday.
Yeah, that checks out. Queen Latifah really. Has she been in anything recently? I love when she pops up in something.
I love when she pops up too.
You've always had a thing for the Queen.
I have always had a thing for the Queen. I think ever since I saw her in Scary Movie 3, I thought she was really funny, and she's very obviously very buxom. And I don't know. I've always been attracted and drawn to the Queen and her way of being.
That was one of your first jokes I remember hearing.
What?
Was about you wanted someone...
No, don't tell this fucking joke.
Okay, yeah.
This joke from year one of comedy?
All right, never mind. Okay, never mind then. I don't remember any jokes you've ever written.
Oh.
Period.
I don't remember any jokes you've ever written.
That's fine.
Have you... I'm just kidding.
No, say it.
No, I don't know what I was going to say.
All right.
It was a really good episode of the podcast.
I think it is.
Do you want to describe a movie to me? Maybe this is the podcast now.
This could be fun. Well, okay. I'm trying to think of any movie that I've seen.
Dude, you know what I was watching on the plane?
Huh.
Drop Dead Gorgeous. Have you ever seen this? Holy shit. Why is everybody not talking about this movie? It's from 99. It's a mockumentary before a lot of people were doing mockumentaries, and it's on a pageant that happens in Minnesota.
Keep going.
It stars Kirsten Dunst. Amy Adams is in it. Who's the lady that ended up marrying Charlie Sheen for a bit?
Denise Richards?
Denise Richards. Yeah. Fucking.
I've never seen
the lady
this movie.
from The West Wing. It's awesome. It's so funny and so quirky and so weird. I didn't get to finish it on the flight, but I was like, I mean, it feels like it inspired a lot of other stuff because I think it.
Well, it's directed by one of the guys from The State.
What's The State?
The sketch show?
I don't know it.
Dude, you've never seen The State?
No.
Oh, man, oh, boy. I think you're going to love it. It's a great sketch show. It's one of the better sketch shows, I think.
Where is it? What day? Time?
I think it was on MTV in the 90s.
MTV in the... Dude, see, and this is what breaks my heart. 47% on Rotten Tomatoes, 28% on TV Guide, and I'm watching it like, dude, this is awesome.
Oh, I've got a movie I saw this weekend that fucking kicked ass, Michael. Have you seen Sisu?
Sisu?
Yes.
I thought Sisu was like a... No, I haven't seen Sisu.
What'd you think it was?
I thought it was like a streaming platform.
That's Sisu.
Oh.
Sisu is the guys that made John Wick and Nobody.
Uh-huh.
And it's about a Finnish man. He's like a gold miner, and he finds all this gold right as the Nazis are retreating from Finland to go back to Germany.
Oh, shit.
And he's got all this gold, and these Nazis stop him on his way home to steal his gold. Turns out he's an absolute killing machine.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, my word. This man at one point takes a pickaxe, hits the bottom of an airplane that's taking off, and then rides that pickaxe on the bottom of the airplane all the way up to the sky. It fucking rules,
rides a
dude.
Pickaxe
yes.
all the way up to the sky?
There is a point in the movie where they're at a minefield that the guy is in, and there's a big cloud of smoke, and this guy starts walking towards him, and then you just see a landmine fall right on this man's head and blows up. It's so gory. It is wonderful, dude. What a great fucking movie. If you haven't seen Sisu, that's my pick.
All right, I'll check out Sisu.
Oh, boy, there's just women in trucks being moved around. It's a great movie.
Women in trucks being moved around.
They're kidnapped women, and then...
But he saves them, right?
He sure does, dude. Or maybe they save him. Who's to say?
Oh.
But I'm watching a lot... Dude, I keep watching shit where people like have to sew themselves up in different ways. It's been a theme in the things I've been watching lately. I watched No Country for Old Men, and Anton Chigurh at the very end.
For the first time?
No, but it's just something that's happening. Like, you know when he sews his arm up after...
Of course, how could I forget?
Yeah. Sisu, he's sewing everything up all the time and burning shit so it just scars up. I watched Fargo, both seasons of that I watched.
Somebody sewing themselves?
Always. People sewing themselves up, dude. And it's making me think that I could probably do it too.
If we had to, I think you could.
You think so? I'm so afraid of needles. I don't think I could if I'm being...
What the hell? You said you liked the doctor because of lollipops. Just give yourself a lollipop after you sew that thing up.
No, dude. I've never had... Have you ever had stitches?
Yeah.
I've never had them.
Oh.
And the idea of getting stitches scares the shit out of me.
It doesn't have to. They can numb you out before they do it.
Well, color me dumb because I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, but it takes them putting a needle into you.
Great. I don't care if I'm numb. That sounds wonderful.
Yeah, they numb you out.
Well,
and then you just feel a tug on your skin flaps, and you're like, what the hell?
Where'd you get stitches?
I mean, years ago in my forehead, and then years ago in my chin.
What happened to your forehead?
Me and my brother were horsing around by a fireplace, and he threw me into it, and I busted my head open.
Well, that'll happen.
And my brother was mortified. He wasn't like good. He was like, no.
I don't think.
But I don't remember that. That was before I could form memory. My chin, though. That one I remember.
What happened?
I fell off my bike when I was a boy. It all happened long ago.
I might have split my head open as a baby.
I think we all split our head open as babies.
Or not as a baby, but like a toddler. My parents tell me that I was jumping on the bed at one point and split my head open. I probably got stitches. I know that my parents dropped me as a baby. I broke my foot.
They dropped you and you broke your foot?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, my mom thought my dad had me. My dad thought my mom had me, and I was not had by anybody except the floor. And
you broke your foot.
I broke my foot.
You must have cried out. They must have been so mad at each other.
I'm sure they were. And I had that baby cast all the way until I moved out of Atlanta.
Holy shit!
Yeah, dude. It was. You ever seen a cast for a baby?
It sounds adorable and sad.
It's sad as hell, depressing as shit.
Baby cast totally.
Baby
worn.
cast fully used.
Fully used.
Baby cast used the fuck up. Yeah, so and then I've broken my foot 2 other times.
Oh,
yeah, I'm a bone breaker.
Man, so your parents really set you up for a foot breaking life.
Yeah, yeah, they did.
All right, well, you got any music you want to play?
I do actually. I know that you're tired of Fish, but there is a Fish song. This is a studio version. I'm going to just send you, and I just think you might dig this. This is a popular one. It's called "Sample in a Jar." Do you know this song?
No.
I just sent it to you. It's just a great. I've really just been leaning. I'm writing a show about Fish. Did I tell you this?
You're writing a show about Fish?
Yes, I'm 35 pages in. And I'm just listening.
Well, I'm happy for you.
No, you're not, but that's okay. I appreciate the fake support. It's not as fishy as the normal stuff. This could have been a Blind Melon song.
Yeah.
It's hidden far away, but someday I may.
I hate this
I know
voice.
you do.
Can I just tell you?
Please.
I think there's got to be a band out there for me that's like Fish, but just way fucking cooler. I was in Washington Square Park.
Tell me.
And I see this dude, he's playing drums and he's using a loop center, and then this dude's playing bass with him, and it's fucking funky and it's mixing in techno and it's cool. And I was like, yes, man.
Yeah.
There's got to be, this is why I'm excited to see the OCs, because the OCs are jammy, but they're fucking fast.
Sure. Fish does that too. Not this song, but they.
Without you now,
everybody hates his voice. I don't understand why. I don't think it's as offensive as everybody says.
It's not offensive. It's weak.
Well, play. Go.
Hey, you can hear him waver on that.
I wheeled around because I didn't hear what you had said and saw you dancing with a lady upon the bed.
Yeah, it's all right.
That's all right. I'll take
It's all right.
all
I'm
right.
going to stop talking so much.
No,
shit
I'll
about
take
Fish.
all right. It's okay. I get not liking them.
No, I
but-
do like them, but you like them so much that I have to counterbalance this bullshit.
Sure. That's fine. Okay.
It's just
Okay.
No.
No.
You know what? No, because I did like going to see Fish. I did, but somehow your enjoyment of it is ruined. And I don't understand.
No, I don't. I do. I do. Joy is a disgusting thing to watch someone else experience.
You know what? I'm happy that you're happy.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Then come
No,
to
you're
Fish, dude.
No, man, just have fun with it.
I have been too much.
I did go to Fish. I
Yeah, I
really
know,
enjoyed
I know,
it, but
I
I
know.
don't want to go and just go down a rabbit hole of drugs and weird
You
shit.
don't have to.
I know. I would like to go and just dance unencumbered.
It was so much fun, dude.
I was definitely at this watching in Washington Square Park, just bobbing my head, being like, man, I wish I had the courage to do something with my arms.
Dude, that's what I'm hoping I get without smoking weed all day, is the courage to do anything.
You will get more courage to do
I
stuff.
hope so. I really, really hope so, because I'm tired of looking at the floor.
You can name a one-man show that.
Yeah,
Tired
yeah.
of looking at the floor? Yeah, put it into that. Make a whole...
That's the
write something about quitting weed. Also, there's YouTube videos about it.
about quitting weed.
Yeah, man, that's what... I mean,
I don't watch YouTube videos. I'm so afraid of the algorithm.
what the hell? Just... What?
So
Just
this
if
is
you
okay.
want-
This is
It just helps if you're trying to do something.
I
If
know.
you watch other people doing a similar thing, it gives you some juice, and they tell you
I
about
know,
the
but then the
benefits
rest of
it.
my life is stop smoking weed. This is everything.
That's not true. Then until you search something else, and then it goes away.
I don't know, man.
You can click stuff and tell you
I don't.
to
This
stop
is,
seeing it.
This is for real. The reason I don't go on YouTube to watch anything unless it's a fish video. It scares the shit out of me, dude.
What the hell?
I'm so-
And I'm weird for some fucking reason.
No.
I'm some weird conspiracy guy, and you won't even look at
You
a
think
YouTube
wireless
video?
headphones give you brain cancer?
I don't want to risk it. I don't like holding the phone to my head either, okay?
So what's the speakerphone?
I would prefer to use wired headphones to talk on the phone.
I see what you're saying. Never mind. I gotcha. Yeah, sure. I'm dumb too.
Sure. I'm a fucking idiot too. Huh?
No, I get it. I have the IQ of a small chihuahua. Understood. What's your song, Michael?
What's my song? I don't know. I haven't had a chance to discover a lot of new music lately, and it's bumming me out.
Well, can I play one more that I know you like?
Sure.
I sent you that Action Bronson Tiny Desk concert.
Uh-huh.
And, dude, I think that version of Dimitri is better than the studio version.
Maybe.
But the studio version of Dimitri still hits.
Hey, yeah, it sure does. Maybe I'll play a little Action, too.
Yeah,
Let's jump
dude.
on in.
Well, throw me your Action Bronson song.
Well, hey, man, come on now. Let's play a little Dimitri first. It's on Lamb Over Rice.
Yes, sir. That is.
We
Have
definitely
you played
listened to
this?
on
Yes,
the
we
phone.
have.
For sure, but it's still worth it.
It is, yeah.
Just the way the beat comes in.
I'm trying to find. There's. Skip a little bit, maybe?
Wait, this is my favorite part. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. God damn, that hits so fucking hard.
Knock him out the box, Bronson.
Knock it out the box, Bronson. Yeah. Knock it out the box, Bronson.
Yes, sir.
Bitch, I'm a superhero.
I fucking love this song so much.
Now I turned it to De Niro. This give me
Yeah, it's a great one.
Yeah, man.
All right, here's mine. Turkish by Action Bronson. I've definitely played this one before.
Let's
but
hear
it's
it.
Just dude, this is off the Coco Drillo Turbo album. It didn't get a lot of love, but it's fucking great.
That's all right. We love it here. Let's give it all the love it didn't get.
Dr. Turbo.
I think this beat's great.
I pull up, jump out, choke you out, hit the death row, then slide
I love
off like
this.
Bo Jackson and
Tech Mopo, the Coco Drillo collecting all souls.
cash me in Tibet.
This is something I realized driving your car this weekend. If I'm driving, I will listen to hip hop.
Of course.
It's way harder when I'm walking around to do it.
Yeah, driving it makes a little more sense.
Yeah.
What'd you just send me?
I just sent you an Against Me song. Do you like this band?
I bet you I don't.
Yeah.
I feel like a little negative Nelly did it.
No, hey, dude, I've been a negative narwhal.
Nice. Is this the guy, the singer from The Offspring?
No,
You're sure?
positive.
You're absolutely
I
positive.
am 10,000% sure. You're looking up Laura Jane Grace is the name you're looking for. You've probably heard Against Me. I feel like they would play like Sink Florida. It's like a lot of their acoustics, like punk songs, at bars in East Atlanta.
This song is cool. I like this song.
Yeah? Oh, here comes the chorus. You a bop bop guy?
I love a good
I love a bop bop.
Not really a la 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 guy. All right, that's good. Wait, let's make sure it's still recording. Yeah, that song's great.
Totally. It is good, dude.
Yeah.
That and it's I was listening to that in the car up. I was listening to all kinds of stuff because luckily on that ride, Dave Ross and I share a lot of musical sensibilities. Dude, I just found out Sam Severin, Dave Ross, and I are all getting a house together in Florida for a festival.
Oh, really?
I'm so fucking excited.
That's gonna be fun
It's
as
going to be
shit.
the most. Sam's band is playing. It's Small is playing here.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Let me see. I think it's August 21st at Our Wicked Lady. If you're in New York and you want to see really fucking cool punk rock, God, that's the lamest fucking thing I've ever seen. Hey, if you're in New York City, you want to see some really cool punk rock, Small, the band, Our Wicked Lady.
Yep. No, I think it's cool that you said that. We're promoting our friend. There's nothing cooler than friendship. Go see Small, baby.
They're great.
They're
We'll be
awesome.
there. I'll be there.
I'll be there.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Wait. Which date? August 21st.
I believe a week from today.
Yeah, I got it in my calendar. My boy Trevor's on that too, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. It's going to be so much fun. So on Monday, go. That's what... If you're not going to donate to our Patreon, the very least you could do if you're in New York is see our friend Sam's band because they're great.
They're killers.
Do you have anything else you want to share with the class?
On August 31st, I'm going to be in Deerfield, Massachusetts, South Deerfield, Massachusetts at the Treehouse. And then on September 15th and 16th, I will be at Off Cabot in Boston. And then September 28th through 30th, we'll be at Let's Fest.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yes, sir, Bob.
We'll be there October 1st, I believe.
October 1st.
Yes.
Is that our one day?
That's the podcast. We're doing stand-up. I don't know the dates we're doing stand-up.
Okay.
But I would assume Saturday or Friday.
We shall find out.
But the podcast will be on Sunday, October 1st at 5 p.m. at the White Rabbit Cabaret in Indianapolis.
That's right.
Anything else you got to plug?
Nothing.
Do you have any... Do you want to try a song?
Yes. No.
Okay.
Let's just run this guy back.
Yeah.
You got anything, Max?
Yeah, September 22nd, my album's pre-sales go up. And just so that's like a month away.
Yeah, baby.
And then it will come out on October 13th.
October 13th. Look out for that, everybody.
I'm excited.
Everybody jump in and get the copy
I
of that
need you
fucking
to
thing.
because I need some money.
Yeah, let's make it number 1 on iTunes.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen, and then I'll be cool to leave.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool to leave?
Oh, I don't know what I meant.
Oh.
Yeah. I think I can just... Yeah, well...
All right.
Seafood money getting pussy on the low. Seafood money getting pussy on the low. Could go where my dog's at. Could go where my frog's at. I said that don't say it. I said that don't say it. I said it won't say it. I keep it won't say it. Seafood money.
I fucking love this song, Michael.
Really?
Yeah, I was going to grab that, then I was like, I don't want to ruin a jam that I really enjoy.
What's now?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. We did it!
We did it.